How big do German Shepherds get? Thinking about adopting or buying one of these amazing dogs? Size is a very important aspect that would definitely affect your decision when it comes to owning one of these amazing shepherds. It plays an important role when considering things such as health issues, overall costs, and living space. It is very smart to weigh these options before making a final decision. These intelligent dogs are considered a medium to large breed and can stand as high as 26 inches at the shoulder. Male German Shepherds range between 24 to 26 inches tall, full grown. Males are heavier and taller than females and can weigh between 65 to 90 pounds. Female German Shepherds range between 22 to 24 inches tall, full grown. Females are smaller than males and can weigh between 50 to 70 pounds. They have beautiful curves and a double coat of medium long hair, which adds to the appearance of their size. German Shepherds are relatively well balanced. Their proportion is 10 to 8.5, making them a little longer than they are tall. 3 things affected by the size of your German Shepherd. Number 1, health issues. Health issues are definitely an important factor when it comes to the size of your German Shepherd. Large dog breeds can encounter health issues stemming from their size, including hereditary diseases. Here are some of the more common issues facing the German Shepherd. Heart problems. German Shepherds can encounter 7 different types of heart diseases due to their size throughout their lifetime. Dilated cardiomyopathy is one of the most common to affect this breed. It is a degeneration of the heart muscle. Due to the heart muscles becoming thinner, the pressure of the blood causes the thin walls to stretch, causing the heart to enlarge. Symptoms of heart disease include harsh hacking type cough, usually at nighttime while your dog is resting. Lack of overall energy, including a difficulty exercising. Difficulty breathing caused by a lack of oxygen being pumped to the body. Treatment for heart disease. Taking your dog for an annual checkup can help prevent heart disease. The vet can prescribe medications that can oftentimes add more years to your pet's life when detected early on. The vet can do this by checking for heart murmurs and abnormal heart rhythms during their examination. Hip dysplasia is a deformity in the hip that usually occurs during the growth of the dog. It is one of the most common health issues facing large dog breeds, which means the German Shepherd can be susceptible to this condition. Close to 20% will get HD during their lifetime. Genetics and the environment can have an impact on whether or not your dog gets this condition, so be sure to check for certification that your dog is free of HD when purchasing from a breeder. Some of the things that can cause this condition include injury, giving your dog too much exercise, and overfeeding. Symptoms of hip dysplasia include clicking sounds coming from the hips, difficulty standing up, hopping instead of running, limping in one or both of their legs. Treatment for hip dysplasia. Treatment is available for this condition in the form of medicine that can be given for pain and inflammation. It is recommended that you take your dog to the vet for a yearly checkup to help deter HD. The condition can get worse over time as the dog ages. Your vet can diagnose your German Shepherd with a physical examination and radiographs. Surgery can be a last resort in severe case, but is very costly considering the dog would require an artificial hip joint replacement. Degenerative myelopathy, common in German Shepherds. Degenerative myelopathy usually affects middle-aged dogs. It is progressive degeneration of the dog's spinal cord, which is prompted by the autoimmune system. Starting in the hind legs, it eventually weakens the entire body. Early signs of this disease can be detected early on by using a DNA flash test. Talk to your breeder about this test. Symptoms of degenerative myelopathy include difficulty standing from sitting or laying position, easily falls over if pushed, loss of muscle or weakness in the back legs, toenails are abnormally worn. Treatment for degenerative myelopathy. Unfortunately, there is no cure as of yet used to treat this disease. Oftentimes, it can get worse as your dog gets older. Mobility devices are sometimes used to help your pet get around. Number 2, overall costs. The cost of a bigger dog breed such as the German Shepherd can be greater due to the amount of food they eat and common health problems associated with larger dog breeds. Purchasing a puppy from a breeder. You can expect to pay between $500 to $1,500 when purchasing a full-bred German Shepherd puppy from a breeder. The average cost is around $800 for a German Shepherd bred to be a family dog. The price can of course go up from there. Some moguls and celebrities often pay between $40,000 to $60,000 for a German Shepherd that is bred to protect and is an expert in the sport of such hunt training. You can find a top German Shepherd breeder on our website. Adopting a German Shepherd from a kennel. Adopting a German Shepherd from a kennel or a rescue service is a great option. While it may not be purebred, you may just save the life of a dog from euthanasia. You can usually expect to pay between $300 to $600 when adopting. You can find a good place to adopt a German Shepherd on our website. The average cost per year while owning a German Shepherd is approximately $1,200 to $1,500. With the life expectancy of 9 to 13 years, you can expect to pay between $10,800 and $19,500 during their lifetime. Here is a breakdown of the approximate costs associated with owning a German Shepherd. Annual exam and vaccinations, $100. Dog crate, $100. Flea and heartworm medicine, $250. Healthy dog food, $1,000. Local licensing, $25. Supplies, brush, chew toys, collar, food and water bowls, ID, tag, leash, shampoo, $250. Other factors to consider including boarding your animal if you go on vacation, which can run $30 to $50 a night, with weekly boarding costing approximately $150. Unexpected illness and trips to the vet can add up as well. Many factors can contribute to this as your dog ages. We highly recommend getting annual checkups. This will help you stay on top of any emerging issues. Number 3, living space. Due to the large size and energetic nature of German Shepherds, a house with a big backyard is ideal. However, they can still live in smaller living quarters. This includes apartments if their needs are properly met. Needs to consider. There are many needs to consider when it comes to living with a large dog breed such as the German Shepherd. Make sure to do your research before deciding on your new furry friend. Certain breeds will require more space than others. Some dogs also require a lot more stimulation than others. Mental stimulation. German Shepherds need a lot of stimulation to deter boredom. They are very intelligent and inquisitive. Too much boredom can lead to barking, chewing, digging, or whining. Teaching them commands and playing with them on a regular basis are a must. Also advised is taking your dog to training school when they are young. Recommended activities for stimulating their brain. Toys are a wonderful way to keep your dog occupied and on point. From basic chew toys to tennis balls, any toys that keep your dog playing and thinking are great. Keep them busy as much as you can and get creative. Tricks are another great way to keep their minds sharp. Teach them as many tricks as possible. Physical exercise. Physical exercise is one of the best things for your dog. German Shepherds love to run and need at least 2 hours of physical exercise a day. Recommended activities for physical exercise. One of the best ways to give them the required exercise is by taking them for a jog or walk. Dog parks are a great place to take them and usually have trails for you and your pet to take. Hiking is another amazing way to bond and spend time with your dog while also giving them enough exercise. Get creative and construct a dog obstacle course for your dog to run and time them for extra incentive. A good old-fashioned toy is the best way to keep them running. Playing fetch with your dog daily would definitely have a positive impact on your dog's well-being. Apartment living with the German Shepherd. German Shepherds can live in smaller spaces, but here are some things to keep in mind when considering one of these exquisite animals. Dog crate. You would definitely need a dog crate if you plan on keeping your dog in an apartment. You will need to housebreak your dog by teaching them how to control their bladder and bowel. The crate is a great way to do this because dogs by nature do not like the soil where they sleep. This does not mean you can leave your dog caged for 8 hours a day. Do not leave your German Shepherd in its cage for more than 6 hours a day, especially when they are young puppies. We recommend at least a 48-inch dog crate for your German Shepherd. Midwest Homes makes a nice dog crate for extra large dogs. You can get one at your local pet shop. Check with your landlord. Check first with your landlord and ask if German Shepherd dogs are allowed. Some apartments have restrictions on certain breeds and size or weight. Some apartments can also require that your dog is neutered or spayed. Oftentimes, apartments will ban certain breeds that they consider aggressive or dangerous. Some of these breeds include Chow Chows, Dobermans, German Shepherds, Pit Bulls, and Rottweilers. Some Tenats are dishonest and claim that their dog is another breed. This can lead to financial and legal problems, so honesty is always the best policy. You'll be taking a German Shepherd out for bathroom breaks and walks, routinely allowing apartment employees and neighbors to see your dog. Plan for your dog while you're at work. You will definitely need a plan for your dog while you are at work, assuming the dog will be home alone. Your dog can get into a lot of trouble in the span of 8 hours if you don't plan properly. If you aren't careful and strategic, you can come home to find the food pantry raided and the fluffy couch cushions destroyed. Some dogs can also suffer from separation anxiety, making it even harder to leave them alone. It is best to prepare them when they are younger if you plan on being away during the work days. Teach them early on to get used to a crate or to be sectioned off into a smaller part of the house. You can also get them used to not constantly spending time with you. To relieve some of the anxiety, try to give them some activity before you leave for work, including playtime or walks. This will help to release some of the energy, making them a little more peaceful during the day. Stay very calm when you leave so they don't get overexcited. Stay tuned for more videos on these remarkable animals. We have listed some of the most important factors when considering the size of your new dog. I hope you find the perfect pup for your new home if you haven't already. Visit shepherdsbone.com for more German Shepherd articles.